And it's a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray, host of The Rundown with Ramon. We give you the top things you need to know to live your best life or start or grow your business. I'm so excited that you're here today. Those longtime listeners of The Rundown with Ramon. Obviously, we're not in the Rundown with Ramon studios, and we are still going to bring you a great edition of The Rundown with Ramon so you can live your best life or start or grow your business. We got a lot in store for you today. What we're going to talk about today on The Rundown with Ramon is a few things. How memories of food tell us who we are. Interesting. We're going to talk about how moving to an office space can boost growth and productivity for your business. Next up, 3 pitfalls of shopping at discount grocers. I'm not sure some of you will like that, but there's a few pitfalls, it seems. The hidden gifts of being an idea person or starter. We're going to touch on 7 strategies for success in business collaboration. That's important. Top reasons that small business owners shouldn't fear taking out a loan. With over 5 billion social media users, authenticity is key, says our friends at Forbes. And we'll round this out by talking about 16 reasons why B2B executives need to become thought leaders. Again, I'm so glad you're here on The Rundown with Ramon. We have a great edition for you today. And again, even though we're remote, it's going to be fire and amazing. And I know you're going to learn. If you're here, don't forget to comment, share, like. Take selfies. Let people know you're watching The Rundown with Ramon. Get to know me better at RamonRay.com or check out our flagship site at zoneofgenius.com. Always here for you to learn from you and to get insights that you may have for me. With that, let's begin. If I didn't say already, I've started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, authored 5 books and more. Let's begin The Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Interesting article here from CNN. How our food memories tell us who we are. You may not think that's so important, but what we have eaten, what we eat, may impact for sure who we are. CNN writes about this. Their writer, Leah Asmalash, talks about this and says, the heady aromatic thought of vanilla is important. And when you take your young son, she's writing here, creating vanilla extract with so on and so forth, it isn't just about her son or vanilla. It's also about Edmund Albios, an enslaved boy who discovered a new way to pollinate the vanilla in a way that changed the vanilla industry. So the point being here, the food we eat is often the vehicle for our excitement and happiness in life, or not. The food we eat, where we are at, may have a big impact into who we are, says a new book called Bite by Bite. So it's important when you think back, can you think back to the memories you had about food? Can you think back to things that you've eaten? And what did you think in those moments when you had that food? So brand new book out, Bite by Bite. Check it out by Almi Nezu Khalithil. Is an interesting book about the food we eat and the memories we had. I can talk about my own experience with food. One of my favorite food items to eat is Mrs. Smith's apple pie with strawberry ice cream. Why I like to have that, I don't know. But maybe there's something intrinsically in my mind that gives me a trigger for good or for bad for some food we eat that makes it more enjoyable or not for me. Again, if you're just joining, my name is Ramon Ray. This is The Rundown with Ramon. We're remote today, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Ding, 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 ding. Next topic up, talking about Office for small business growth and productivity boost. Many of us work in home offices, or in this case, in a hotel room. But did you know sometimes having a formal office could help your business grow, says our friends at Noobpreneur. And here's the reasons why. One, the benefits of it increase productivity and collaboration. Sometimes you're in, especially those of you who are in a home where there's noise around, you have dogs barking, you have small children or even older children, people who don't respect your space possibly. It's hard to get work done being in a private office, be that a commercial office, or again, the article here is not talking about home office, that could help boost your productivity. Second thing, especially if you're having people who are coming to visit you. Professionalism and credibility can increase by having your own office. Having an official address and a space to host client meetings adds a layer of professionalism and credibility to your business, writes our friends at Nobepreneur. It reassures your clients and partners of your commitment and stability. A well designed office can also reflect your company's values and ethos, providing a tangible sense of your brand to visitors. Work life balance and mental well being, says the article. One of the most significant advantages of having an office space is the clear distinction it creates between work and professional life. Some of you are working way too hard, way too much. Maybe it's because you need your own private office space, because there's a place you can go to and then you can lock the door, wrap up for the night, and go home and spend time with your family or doing other things that you love. Choosing the right office space. How do you choose what office space may or may not work for you? The process of selecting an office requires careful consideration of several factors. The location should be accessible to your team and, if possible, close to clients or industry hubs. This is important. You get office space that's far in the boondocks and takes 10 million hours to get to, well, your team nor your clients are going to want to show up there. The size should accommodate your current team, and this is interesting, allow room for growth. While amenities like conference rooms and recreational areas and technology infrastructure can significantly improve working conditions, this is important. As you're selecting the office, even though many people are working from home, make sure you pick the right office. Don't forget the aspect of moving. Moving your office is important as well. Moving from where you're at now to a new office, or you're from office B to office A, or office A to office B. Are you planning the move properly? Are you packing properly? Packing and labeling those boxes is important. I've moved homes several times, and the times where we had good labeling was definitely good. So this is an important consideration as you're thinking of expanding your mindset to build your business. Maybe it's not just mindset. Maybe it's also a part of being in a fresh and a better office space. Again, those of you just joining, thanks for being here. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon, where we give you insight to help you live your best life or start or grow your business. Again, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon as a remote today on the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. 3 pitfalls of shopping at discount grocers. Now, me and my family, my wife and I, we shop at discount grocers quite often. I'm not sure if Walmart is considered a discount grocer. There's Target. I'm not sure if they're a discount grocer, but they're not the main flagship grocery stores. I know Walmart for sure has discount. But what do you think about General Dollar Store? What about Dollar Tree? What about the stores that sell things for $1? Are there pitfalls to shopping from there? Now, you can save money for sure. They have the cheapest items. But I wonder, maybe that could be not so good. We shall see. Reading here an article from our friends at fool.com, Motley Fool, and a few things they say about shopping at discount grocers. 1, you may be subject to a more limited selection. Go figure. You may be subject to a more limited selection. Next thing they're saying is you may end up with purchases that don't meet your standards. It doesn't mean it's not good, doesn't mean it's not good for others, but the article is suggesting that maybe it doesn't meet your standards. You may end up throwing out food your children refuse to eat. So those are a few reasons to consider. Maybe shopping at the discount grocers is not as good as you think it could be, but then again, it could be good. But the point here is money savings all there is to consider? I don't know. That's up to you. We do shop at grocery stores from time to time. Now, it depends on what. We get things like pens and notepads, school supplies, and give them away, and bulk items and getting ice from there, things like that. Don't know if I would get broccoli from the $5 store, general store, if I would get fruit or I'd get milk. I don't know. Maybe it's the same, but I'd like to know what you think. DM me on Instagram, Ramon Ray Smart Hustle. DM me on LinkedIn, Ramon Ray, and let me know what you think. Is it okay to shop for groceries at discount stores or not? If you don't have the money, it is what it is. And I'd like to know what you think. What the pro, the con, the good, the bad. Is it okay to shop for groceries at discount stores? Again, if you're just joining, this is the Rundown with Ramon, where all we do is one thing alone, help you live your best life or start or grow your business. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, the hidden gifts of being an idea person or starter. This hits near and dear to my heart. Much of my career, it seems, much of my life, it seems, I've been the person to start ideas. I've been the person to raise my hand first. I've been the person who asked the question first. I've been the person to say, what about this? Kind of like the disciple Peter, or Saint Peter in the Bible, who was one of Jesus' disciples. He was always kind of getting his mouth and getting himself in trouble by speaking first, doing actions first, etc. But I wonder, people like that, do we have a hidden gift? I think everybody like this is neat in the world. You need people that are a bit more slower, a bit more reserved, a bit more thoughtful, a bit more contemplating. But then sometimes you need people to start. Our friends at Brains talk about this, written by Ariel Grace Snap. In the vast landscape of innovation and entrepreneurship, idea people and starters play a crucial role in shaping the future. However, often the quality is overlooked in startups and corporate environments where output is more important than imagination and exploration. You need the worker bee to work, and get stuff done. Yes. But do we need people who are the idea starters and can get us thinking? People who are the idea starters and are willing to go first, and maybe their idea is not so good. Maybe the idea fails, but you know what I find oftentimes with the idea starters is that the ideas that come after it are oftentimes an outgrowth of their first and their initial ideas. It's scary to be the first mover. It's scary to start first. But when you think of the great work that Elon Musk did now, he wasn't even the first one with an electric vehicle. I believe there's many before him, but he was one of the first that really popularized it in a big way. And after Tesla came out, then you had Rivian and you had all the other electric vehicles. But sometimes it takes that first or second person to put their proverbial neck out there, neck on the line, and make a stand. It's not easy. Being first may not be for everyone. Being first has its risk. Being first has that aspect of getting your hand smacked. Being first has that aspect of you're the one that people can tag you as failure. Being the first, people can say, well, see, it didn't work. Being the first, it can be scary for you. Being the first, what does your family think about that? But we need people who are also idea generators and who will be first. You think about the proverbial, not proverbial, it's real, Benjamin Franklin with electricity. I'm sure he wasn't maybe the first one to do it, but he experimented and he was shocked, and we have electricity. Many of the inventions we have today are built on the failure of others. Thomas Edison said, how? I got my light bulb because I had 700, 1,000, 3,000, whatever the number is, failures. It takes persistence. Being the first can be scary. But those of you who are first mover people, I encourage you today, embrace that first moverness. We need you to show up. We need you to even do more in life because first movers are important. If there's no first movers, how do we get to second base, third base, fourth base? So I encourage you today on the Rundown with Ramon, don't hold back. Do be empathetic. Do be mindful. Do be kind. Do be caring. Do be considerate of others. Don't slash people. Don't step on others as you're going towards your first mover. But I encourage you, don't hold back too much. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. We're remote today, not in the Rundown with Ramon studios where we usually are with the perfect lighting and all that. But I said, you know what? I still want to bring it to my audience on the Rundown with Ramon. Check me out at RamonRay.com. Check our flagship site out, zoneofgenius.com out, and let me know how we can serve you. Moving forward, ding, 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 ding. 7 strategies for success in business collaboration. This is absolutely important. I've done a number of collaborations over time, and it takes quite a bit if you're going to collaborate, if it's going to be a successful collaboration. So how do you collaborate? What are some strategies you can do to be more of a success? 1, identify complementary partners. When you're looking to do business collaboration, if you're working with somebody that you don't gel with, you're looking for someone that's not a fit for you, that collaboration probably won't go so well. So as you're looking to collaborate with other business owners or even life partner, of course, make sure you are complementing each other. They're the yin to your yang. They're the salt to your sugar. They're the hot to your cold. They're the spice to your mild. They're the black to your white. Make sure you complement each other. Number 2, establish very clear objectives. Before entering a collaboration, define clear objectives and goals for the partnership. What do you hope to achieve? Whether it's expanding into new markets, developing innovative products, or sharing resources, having a shared vision will guide the collaboration and ensure that all parties are working towards the same goal. I've been in many business collaborations. Sometimes I'm leading someone, sometimes somebody else is leading, sometimes we're both leading. And one thing that is very important, I must say, is to understand why we're doing it. Understand that we're going towards the same objectives and goals. Number three, communicate openly and transparently. This is important. Are both of you open and clear about how you're doing and what you're doing? This is essential for business growth. If there's something hidden, if there's some different agenda, if you're not collaborating in fullness, the business partnership will not work. Building trust and rapport are important. It takes time to build trust and rapport. I remember one of my first businesses was called Small Business Summit. I did it in partnership with my partner at the time, Marion Banker. We had to trust and support each other, and that grew over time. Are you defining your roles and responsibilities? You're defining how you're working or how you're not working. What are the roles and responsibilities of each of you? Is that clear? Be flexible and adaptive. Are you flexible and adaptive to each other's needs? Maybe the person wants A and you want B. How can you blend those two things together? Celebrate success and learn from failures. When things go well, celebrate that. Be happy. When they don't go so well, learn from what you can do better. This is absolutely essential. If you want a successful collaboration, you have to make sure that it goes both ways. You have the empathy, you learn from each other, and you're willing to move forward. My name is Ramon Ray. Thank you so much for being here. This is the Rundown with Ramon special edition. We're remote off-site today outside of the Rundown with Ramon studios, and I'm sure you're getting the same amazing value as well on the Rundown with Ramon. Ding, 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 ding. Next up is small business owners shouldn't fear taking a loan. Taking a loan out can be scary, but my admonition to you, my thought to you is understand why you're taking the loan out. If you're taking the loan out for expansion, go for it. Taking the loan out to hire a new staff member, go for it. The key is watch your cash flow. Be careful you can pay back the loan. Maybe you start small and understand what's the ROI. If you're borrowing $100,000, are you seeing incremental steps to make that money back with the reason you took the loan out of? This idea comes from our friends at bigideasforsmallbusiness.com. Big loans are strategic investments. It's strategic. Number two, business loans help with efficient cash flow management. Especially you get a loan at the right interest rate. Business loans are better alternatives to equity investments. At times, you can get money from somebody else and they will take a piece of your business. Getting a loan, all you have to do is pay it back with interest. Business loans provide tax benefits. Business loans positively impact your credit rating. Well, they can. Business loans from reputable institutions allow flexible payment terms. Borrowing money using other people's monies can be a strategic leverage for your business. It can be a bit scary, but it also can be strategic. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon. I hope you're enjoying this edition of the Rundown with Ramon as we're remote. Get to know me better at RamonRay.com. Check out our flagship site at zoneofgenius.com and always DM me. Let me know how we can make a difference in your life today. Suggestions for topics we should cover on the Rundown with Ramon. Do let me know. Moving forward, ding, 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 ding. A word that we throw out quite often, this word authenticity. What does it really mean? But more and more social media users, according to studies, I believe, are saying that authenticity is the key, how we show up. There are 5.07 billion social media user identities around. Some have multiple identities, some could be spam, representing 62% of the global population, according to Data Reportal. The same report shows that people spend an average of just over 2 hours a day on social media. That equates to over 10% of waking hours spent scrolling through social media platforms, often including inauthentic versions of people, particularly influencers who use social media to sell products and services. Fine, leverage social media. The human connectivity is important. All we're asking, all studies show, all people do want is some measure of realism, some measure of authenticity. I'm being authentic right now as I'm speaking to you. I'm not at a fancy studio. I usually have my fancy studio, but once in a while, I'm just bringing it to you in a place that may not be so fancy. I hope that's okay. This is a real version of authenticity. The effort is why social media users aim to portray a distinctive image of themselves that may or may not be realistic, but conforms to what other users are doing online. And I think people are sometimes tired of that. Social media conformity, as I'm reading here, represents a dangerous trend where people, particularly young people, feel pressured to conform to certain online behaviors and lifestyles in pursuit of attention and validation. I encourage you. We can learn from other people, but let's all aim to be ourselves and to be more authentic, to not do social media copying off of other people. What can we do more to be true to ourselves? To be true to ourselves and let people know if they're watching us, it is the real us. Again, this is the Rundown with Ramon. My name is Ramon Ray. Thanks for being here today. I'm so glad you're here, and comment and share and let me know what I can do better on the Rundown with Ramon and how you are liking it. Ding, 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 ding. Reasons why B2B executives need to become thought leaders. If you're a B2B executive selling a business to business product, you shouldn't just be behind your brand and think that's enough. You shouldn't do that. You should be sharing your thought leadership to the world, sharing with people what you're doing, how you think, not just making a sale, but thought leadership lasts longer, says our friends at Forums. It's a longer term opportunity than just self-promotion to share thought leadership. It can increase brand awareness. It positions you as forward-thinking problem solver. It engages B2B audiences with value-based content. It shows that you do deep quality work. It provides insights into how to seize opportunities. It brings the best clients to you. It builds trust and humanizes a business. It helps you build your personal brand. It's more straightforward and accessible than you think. Again, we're talking about how B2B leaders and executives need to do more thought leadership, not just self-promotion, but sharing more insights. It helps inform buyers on high consideration purchases. It allows you to shine as you address complex topics. It can give your SEO content great reach. It secures industry authority, credibility, and market share. It can have a huge impact on business growth, and it provides chances to earn trust in real time. This is absolutely important, to share authentic thought leadership, not just self-promotion, but to give your insights of what you believe, why you're doing what you do. Listen, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. This is a special edition of the Rundown with Ramon, and the main reason it's special is because you're here today with me. I'm so glad you're here, learning the insights you can to start your business, grow your business, or maybe it's just living the best life. As we come towards the end, my encouragement to you today, go out and make a difference in the world. Go out and let somebody know that they matter. Go out and let somebody know that you care, because we need game changers in the world. Don't forget to visit me at zoneofgenius.com. Check me out at ramonray.com. And let me know you're listening to The Rundown with Ramon. Be blessed. Have an amazing day today. And until next time, on the next edition of The Rundown with Ramon.